Okay, here's my question after that. Advisors manage three things. They manage money, they manage a business, and they manage people. Of those three, how would you say each of those three impact their enterprise value and impact their ability to competitor-proof clients so that through any transition, they're clients for life? If you were to break those down, a lot of advisors think that it's number one. That's the big one.
The last one. Yeah.
Okay, so you give me your view on that.
Yeah. So what I would tell you is, if you're looking at when advisors are thinking about maximizing their business or maximizing the exit, essentially, right?
Okay.
That's where we get into these other areas of marketing and data, right? Because it's the business side of it is I think first, because if you can have sustainable processes, automations, all of those things where your clients are in a process, that your clients are in your book of business are in a system of some sort,
right?
That another person,
not in people's heads, documented digitally,
right.
Physically. Yeah, got it.
It's just so that somebody else can come in if you were to get hit by the proverbial bus, right? That your business continues to operate, right? Now, secondarily, you have to have people there, but I've yet to see a business where the support people were so important that without them the business would blow up, right? Because then I would say to them, then you don't have the number one part set up correctly, right? That's why the business side is really important. Because again, if I take over your practice and I want to bring, and maybe I don't want as much staff, I don't need the staff that you have because I already have staff, right? But if the business is going to blow up because of that, right, then I'm going to pay you less for the business.
Yeah.
Right. But if I can take over the business without you being there, without you running the money, which is the mistake advisors, we talk about M&A, and like, well, I'm the best portfolio manager on the street. I'm like, good for you. You're not smart because that's actually hurting your valuation, right? Like, I get that you are proud of that, but don't get mad when the valuation is lower than you want because you're not going to be there to run the money, right? So, which is contrary to how most advisors have sort of, I'll say grown up, but grown up in the advisory space, right? It was moved to advisory because transaction business is dead, and it's moved to advisory so you can be unique and no one can replicate you versus an SMA manager or whatever, right? Which there's truth to that, but and if you're not looking at selling, then do that by all means, right? And that's a great way to go. Not efficient, but it is a unique way to go, right? But if you're trying to really build a business and really grow it faster, I think you said this, which was the greatest. I'm going to steal this forever. No advisor that I know of and you know of that has gone from $1 million to $10 million because they became a better financial advisor, right? Because they learned how to run money better or got more alpha than somebody else, right? That's not how they grew their business. They grew their business because they became a better business owner and a better operator and then a better leader for the people. And so I think that's how you have to go down those roads.
Great.
And I think that, so when I look at it that way, that's how I see.
No, you're right.
If you want to prioritize what's really important, those are the areas. That's sort of the areas that I think are the most important.